welcome to Iowa City Parks and Recreation's Happy at Home series. My name is Sarah and I'm going to be leading you through a chair yoga practice today. So the first thing you'll need is a hard-backed chair, preferably if you have one, with no cushion or pad on the seat. And ideally you would have it sitting on a yoga mat or a carpeted surface just to reduce any risk of the chair slipping on a hardwood floor. So go ahead and once you're ready, join me sitting on the chair. So we want to be up more towards the middle of the chair rather than sitting against the back and sort of letting our back body just slouch against the back of the chair. We want to scoot up to the middle more where we can allow our spine to lengthen. So right away, let's come into our mountain in our chair. So your feet are lined up underneath your ankles rather, are lined up under your knees. And you're feeling your feet resting on the earth, supporting you. And then you move up and feel your sitting bones on the chair, providing this strong foundation for your body, grounding you into the seat. You feel your spine nice and long, your shoulders release down your back, palms can be open toward the front of the room, and the crown of your head is lengthening up toward the ceiling. If you want to let your eyes close, we're going to take a few deep breaths here, just kind of cueing our mind and body to arrive in this moment. So take a deep inhale through your nose, and then a long exhale out of your mouth. We're going to do that a few more times, and as you inhale, feel your lungs expanding with air. And as you exhale, just feel your whole body softening and releasing any areas of tightness and tension. So deep inhale through your nose again. Feel the lungs expanding and filling with air. And then as you exhale, feel tension and tightness releasing out of the body. Do that a couple more times. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Deep inhale, last one. Exhale. And now just for a moment or two, let your breath find its natural rhythm without you controlling or straining it in any way. And just feel your belly expanding as you inhale and retracting as you exhale. Just notice that for a few moments here. Beautiful. All right, letting your eyes reopen. We're going to move into some simple arm raises. So reestablish, make sure your feet are nice and sturdy underneath of you. And then inhale, sweep your arms up toward the ceiling. Get nice and tall through the spine. Exhale, release your arms down. Do that a few times. Inhale up, lengthen. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften the arms back down. Last one. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, release. We'll do a few of these seated cat-cow stretches now. So as you inhale, you're going to expand your chest open a little bit. Again, always listening into your body throughout this. Don't do anything that feels uncomfortable or causes you pain. Either just don't do that pose or find a way to do it in a way that's more gentle. Now as you exhale, you're gonna curl your chest inward, letting the shoulders come forward. Inhale, roll the shoulders down your back, pushing the heart forward. Exhale, round the shoulders in, letting the back body round. Inhale, chest moves forward, arching the back a little bit. Exhale, rounding through your back, shoulders curl in. Keep going with this now. Start to follow your own breath. As you inhale, you expand through your chest and heart. And as you exhale, you curl your spine, drawing your shoulders in. Keep going for a few more rounds. And you can get deeper into the movement as you feel ready. Let's do 2 more. Beautiful. So next we'll move it into a chair pose. Now a couple options for this one. You can either remain seated, really rooting down through those sitting bones. And again, you're more toward the middle of your chair. And inhale your arms up to about a 45-degree angle, or they can be just straight out in front of you, parallel. A second option here is if you want to bring your sitting bones off of the chair, you could rise up a little bit, keeping your hips bent. So it's like you're sitting, but there's no seat beneath you. And again, arms parallel to the floor or a little higher up. So find the version that works best for you. And we'll take it in for a few breaths. So inhale, either stay seated and lift your arms, or push through your feet, lift the hips off the chair, finding a couple deep breaths here. Last full deep breath. Staying for the exhale. And then slowly lower it down. We're going to reestablish in our seat. I think I'm going to stay in a side position here for our next few poses. I think it'll be a little easier to see it from the side. So let's reestablish in our mountain. Coming up to the middle of the chair. Having your ankles beneath your knees, rooting through the feet. Lifting up tall through the spine. And from here, we're going to move into a forward fold. So a few options here again. If it's safer and better for you just to have forearms on your thighs, then that's your best place to be. Letting your chin drop in toward your chest and letting your neck get long. Or if you want to walk your hands down the legs, allowing your hands to come to the earth, and then your chest is resting on your thighs and your crown of your head is again releasing toward the ground to release your neck. So those are a couple options. And if both of those still seem a little out of reach, just have your hands resting here and allow your chin to drop in, giving you a nice neck stretch here. So find which option works the best for you. We'll inhale, sweep your arms up, get nice and tall. And then as you exhale, finding which option, hands resting here as the chin drops, coming to the forearms, or walking hands all the way down the legs, chest rests on the thighs, and then your crown of your head drops. And once you're there, we'll take a few breaths, just letting the back body open. One more breath. On your next inhale, slowly walk your hands up the legs if you went out over the legs, and then we'll arrive back in our nice mountain. So sitting tall again. So from here, we're gonna move it into a seated twist. And for this one, I think I'll face back to the front again. So sitting tall in the middle of your chair. You're gonna drop your left hand onto your right knee, and your right hand will come behind you, helping you get nice and tall, lengthening first. And then as you exhale, you're gonna turn to the right, looking out over your right shoulder. And again, for this one, listening to your body. If you have any sort of pain or this feels like too much for you, then don't go as far, or just simply don't do it. And again, with osteoporosis or any sort of scoliosis in your spine, you definitely want to be very gentle in the twisting poses. So always listening inward. Once you've arrived in the twist, just taking a few deep breaths. One last deep breath. Slowly unwind that. Just take a moment in the center here to take a breath. Beautiful work. All right, now we'll bring right hand to that left thigh and left hand behind you. Inhale as you lengthen up nice and tall. And then exhaling into the twist, looking out over the left shoulder now. Taking a few deep breaths. Twisting poses are very cleansing and purifying to our mind and body, so letting it do its job. Feeling the cleansing effects. Slowly unwind that, walk the hands back to center. All right, take another breath. So we'll move it into seated pigeon now. So again, reestablish yourself in the middle of the chair, feet are underneath of you, ankles lined up with the knees. And then we're gonna cross this right ankle over the left knee. And this right here might be enough for you, just having a simple cross and feeling this wonderful opening through the right hip. Now, if this doesn't work for you, you can do more of a crossover, like a lady cross. Again, always listening to your body, doing what works best for you. Once you're here, if you want to take it a little deeper, you could extend upward through the spine and then slowly fold it forward a bit. And always flexing through this right foot to protect your knee if you have any sort of knee pain. So find your expression of pigeon and then let your breath get deep and still and steady rather as you let your eyes close. And then slowly rise up from that. Release the foot down. We'll do side two. So now left ankle will cross over the right knee. And again, this simple cross might be best for you. If not, you can lengthen up a little bit through the spine. And then as you exhale, folding it over that leg a little bit, letting the chin drop in. And now getting steady with the breath here. Few deep breaths, letting the eyes close. breath. And then slowly rising up back to your seat. Rooting down through the feet again, reestablishing this length through the spine. We'll do one more forward fold if it's comfortable for you. Inhale, sweep the arms up nice and long. And then as you exhale, find your expression of your forward fold that works for you. And once you're in it, let your chin tuck in, let the crown of the head release, and just take a few full deep breaths. Next inhale, walk the hands up. Just take a moment, get your equilibrium back. And the final, most important pose may be our resting Shavasana after we've done all the physical poses. So this one you just can come to rest your back against the back of the chair this time. Still having the feet underneath the knees. Hands can go wherever they're comfortable now. And just let yourself get comfortable in the chair. Let the body get soft and sag a bit now. Just letting your eyes close. Let your eyes be loose and relaxed, resting in the eye sockets. Let your jaw be relaxed. Feel your shoulders melting and releasing down the back body. Just feel the chair supporting you. Feeling the movement of your breath through your body. Just the natural sensations and rhythm of your breath. As you expand through the belly on inhale. And the slight retraction through the belly as you exhale. And just resting here as long as you like, letting your body and mind be nourished in the stillness. Thank you so much for joining me.